This is the kind of the list of plan. It's funny actually. This looks remarkably familiar, particularly with the red text. It looks remarkably familiar to the bus plan, Wales bus plan we were looking at the other day, well, a week ago. So they want more reliable services. Well, yeah, everyone does. So within this plan, are they mentioning infrastructure upgrades to deliver it? Unified system will deliver, an achievable, reliable timetable. Ensure the network is able to deliver it. Better coordinated timetable and engineering works. Okay. But, you're going to invest in expanding the infrastructure. Or maybe they're going to talk about that in the next point, to make services cheaper. Simplifying the ticketing system and making them more affordable. Okay. But, of course, the way we make the tickets more affordable is by expanding capacity massively. So, obviously, they're going to talk about that. Oh, no. No? Just stuff about digital season tickets and pay-as-you-go. Oh, right. Well, okay. So, integrated efficient services is going to talk about capacity expansion, surely. Incidentally, this bit's really good. With our railways unified under a single directing mind and brand, it'll be more straightforward. Whoa, red flag. Whoa, I presume you mean apart from the devolved cities and Wales and Scotland there. Okay. Anyway, it'll be more straightforward to integrate the railways with other forms of transport. Good. Yep, like that for the most part, other than the devolution issue. In Switzerland, for example, timetabling is carefully coordinated across different modes of transport, allowing according to an hourly rhythm of services, which is easy to understand, navigate, and rely upon. You know what's interesting is that, so I was much more embedded within the Labour transport team prior to the previous general election, and the main guy, the main wonk they had, the kind of wonk side, boffin side rather than SPAD side, their main wonk, policy wonk, was absolute tact, a Britain tact was very much fundamentally part of the long-term transport plan, which was really good stuff, and I was very disappointed when that seemed to have disappeared. So the fact that it's kind of been alluded to suggests that there is still some connection with that within the expertise that Labour is dipping into, which is good. That's good, actually. By a single body, the publicly owned Federal Railway SBB. Fine. This model is viewed as world-leading, has led to both significant passenger growth and increased workforce productivity. Absolutely spot on and true. Have they talked about the fact that it also required significant investment, and that Switzerland invests more even than the UK per capita than on its railways to deliver that? No. Okay. Well, surely improved service quality, investment. Quality service, clean, comfortable, functioning toilets, power sockets. Okay, so business as usual, whatever. Okay, accessible services. So massive investment required for accessibility. Labour will take advantage of the benefits of a unified network to deliver a more reliable and consistent experience for passengers with accessibility, and will also use the ability to plan across the whole rail network to better target investment. Okay, investment. We've heard the word investment mentioned. Investment klaxon sounds. To raise accessibility standards across the board and give local authorities, wait a minute, better target investment. So we're not increasing investment, right? And give local authorities more control over their transport networks to better consider accessibility needs for door-to-door journeys. Right. Safe services. Improve rail safety through seamless, reliable timetabling. Better integration with other modes of transport to reduce waiting times between connections, and working with police on staffing where there could be safety issues. We'll also seek to accelerate, target, and better standardise the deployment of technologies across the network to enhance safety, promote reporting crimes, and ensure evidence is recorded. This is the new New Labour bit where they want us all to be cops. Yeah, okay. So if we go back to last week's episode, rightly, TFW talked about the fact that safety is something that does impact the marginalised groups, particularly LGBTQ plus people. Queer folk are disproportionately impacted by attacks, assaults on public transport, and so that absolutely safety is an important part. I don't want to dismiss this, but deployment of technologies, it's getting very much into trash future kind of territory there. Facial recognition cameras and all those sorts of dangerous bad things. Oh, golly. Nooker is saying, on Good Morning Britain, Louise Haigh did say that mayors of devolved regions would get statutory roles. Yeah, that does get mentioned in here, I think. So that there is a value in there. Absolutely, yes. No commitment to level boarding, Manome as well. Yes, level boarding not mentioned. Yeah, I suppose they don't want to, I don't know. They should just say level boarding. There should be an explicit statement that says, we will deliver level boarding on the network by this. We will set up a plan to deliver level boarding across the network. Simple, unaccountable sentence that they could say, and we're going to deliver that plan, and it says we'll do it by 2085. They could have said that. They could have just said it and said they're going to deliver it, but they can't even commit to that.